Okay, starting today's video. Yeah, get it away from the building so that it can focus. But there's our first 14 HiveiQs. They're out waiting on the nukes that I should get this Wednesday. But they'll go back into the barn and honey house and show you what we've got going so far. This is the rest of them that are getting ready to go. These ones are all complete. They just need to be put out. There's our deeps back there. I am currently assembling mediums, which are over here on the table. So I'll do a short little video here, show you how these are assembled, so you have a good idea. Now this is sort of a mass production. There's going to be a total of 65 of the HiveiQs, and I've got 51 in-house with more coming the end of April. So what I'll do here is give you a little video on how I install these. As you can see, the plastic parts are already put on the base or on the boxes, and that was done by my lovely wife. She does, it's sort of a little bit of a family production line. She puts on the plastic parts for me, sends them over, and then I do assembly on the boxes. So this video, I'll show you me gluing them together and the assembly of the boxes. And next video, I'll show you how we snap on the plastic corners. As you can see here, I assemble the boxes first without the corners. Then I put them on later. Just speeds up production so I don't have to do one at a time. And then when I'm doing them, they're all at one time. So I'm gonna turn the phone over to my granddaughter. It's a family operation here. She's gonna film me putting these boxes together. I am using the Type 1-3, and what you do is squirt some glue in here. I try to keep the glue away from the front. The reason for that is it squirts into the hive. We don't need any glue into the hive. We just need it here. So I get a good glue. I make sure some drips down inside, and I get a little bit on the back side. As you can see here, get my glue out of the way. I take my sides of the boxes, make sure the orientation is right. I slide them into place. Got that one wrong. But still wrong. I don't know inside and outside. So I put those in just a little bit of a wiggle. Then I take them, do a switch, make sure my top's from the top. I get them started in, bring them over. I put a little bit of weight on them, wiggle them back and forth, turn them upside down. Important thing to do, make sure all these corners are tight. Just give them a little feel when you put them in. I grabbed 4 of the box screws, put those in. Now with these here, it doesn't hurt to use the impact. It doesn't take long to get the feel so that you don't strip them out. Then we flip it over, we repeat that process. Get my 4 screws. Now I purchased all these hives from HiveiQ Direct. Dealt with Nate, who is their sales rep. Ordered these, I believe, 1st of January. Had to wait, got put in the queue because these had to get shipped over. And that's the completed box. No corners on yet. I take them over, stack them up, and get right on to the next one. And as you can see, my wife has got these all prepped for me, so the process ends up being pretty quick. get them glued. I don't know what the right amount of glue is, but I make sure I've got enough. It doesn't squeeze out, and I don't want it inside the box. So like I said, I keep it to the outsides. That way it's not on the inside of the box. Making sure I've got enough on here that it does drip down inside. And every time I have to orientate myself with the positioning before I put them together. So I got them together. See, I got a little bit there. So I'll make sure that my ups are with my ups. Put it over, get a little bit started. Put some weight on it, and not much at all. Make sure my corners are in tight. Go ahead and get my forward screws. Make sure my corners are good. Like I said, this process here, you can use the impact. You just have to be really careful. The idea is screw them down just till it stops the impact. Then they're fully seated in the poly. I'll do my flip, check them. That looks good. And then we're on to the next one. Tedious process, but once they're done, hey, they're done. So I'll be quiet here for a second. Just put a couple boxes together for you. By no means do I try to do it fast. I'm not, I am disabled from a traumatic brain injury, so I try not to do anything quick that wants to start bothering me, so I just take my time. Check your corners. We are in Oklahoma. First week of April. And my nukes come in on the 9th, the first half. And originally had them all bought to be delivered on the 9th, and then I decided not to put myself in that much pressure trying to get out all those nukes at one time. So the B Supply in Blue Ridge, Texas is where I purchased it from. And they were able to split the order up for me so I could get some on the 9th. And then pick the balance up on the 16th. Today's beautiful. We're dressed up like snowmen because it was 35 degrees overnight. So we do our best to try to keep warm. Fingers get a little cold. But what a good day to do it, I guess, to be inside. I'm currently waiting on some tie-down straps because we went through a pretty good windstorm and hailstorm a couple days ago, and the hives that I had out that were roped down did move a little bit. So I had some shifting and actually had one of them fall over. So now I'll be putting them back in strapping them all, which I was going to originally, just didn't have the straps. So each individual hive will be strapped down, and I'll be able to show you how I do those. Hopefully those will arrive today, and if we get any kind of good weather, you'll see right there is a good example. I tried to put this one in place, and that corner was out of place. I did not push it into place, so I'll just separate it, get it back to where it belongs. Yeah, just the light pushes on there tell you when something's not going to go, and that one didn't want to go. So I check the corners again. Get our 4 screws. Now the interesting process, go through it. HiveiQ is a Australian designed and built hive, an insulated plastic hive, quite different from the wood hive, due to the fact that with the insulation here, the added insulation on these, you end up with a 9-frame hive instead of a 10-frame hive. But the insulation will help us here in the high temperatures of Oklahoma in the summer, maybe to cut down on the bearding a little bit, keep the bees, more bees in-house, making what we all want to get, which is that beautiful golden nectar honey. But the process with HiveiQ is to, especially with a large order, is to place the order. You pay for the order, place the order, and then they get it ready in Australia and ship it to the US. And it lands, whatever port it lands in, it arrives at the port, has to go through customs, and then it's shipped to their warehouse. And from the warehouse, you can do a pickup of your material or have it delivered. I chose to have it delivered instead of make the 8-hour drive there and pick them up. And the delivery cost was a reasonable cost for investment that I would have had to get there and back. And plus, I purchased the 50 hives. I purchased 50 hives. I also purchased with the hives come with two deeps and 1 medium. Now I wanted to have 2 deeps and 2 mediums with each hive. So when they do that, you're able to get items that are flat packed for mass production or larger customers, I guess I should say. So you don't have to buy the USA kits. You can get the kits, get them flat packed, and it's able to save you a little bit of money because they're not individually boxing up all the hives. So I did get a couple USA kits, and then the rest was flat packed on pallets. This order for the 50 came in 4 pallets, stacked pretty tall, and I have a fork truck. So we were able to, once the shipment arrived here, in a little time we took the fork truck out, unloaded it, and brought it up here to the barn. And I know I'm probably going all over the place with this video. I do apologize, but that's how my silly brain works. My concentration just flows everywhere, so bear with me. I'm trying to show you the basics. Okay, I'll probably end it here, and then when we kick back on, I'll do another video of me assembling the corners to show you how those go. That's probably the toughest part, is putting those together. So once I get started back up again, I'll show you how these go. You can see out we've been 10-15 minutes and we can get a pretty good stack.